Rocket here, and I'm here to give you guys the update of round 2 of the D-League Charity Tournament. So we've got a few things to go through today, including the results from this week's matches, looking at what's coming up next week, who plays who, and what's happening. As well as that, we're also doing a new segment as part of these weekly updates, which is going to be highlighting a selected charity that one of you players have chosen as your charity. So we're going to do that each week. But yeah, before we get into that, I'd just like to thank everyone for finishing your matches. We've only got one more match to go, which is really awesome. This week's just gone quite well, so thank you all for doing that. As well as that, we've also, everyone by playing your matches, that's an extra $24 for charity this week again. So well done. And our prize pool is now over $500, which is just incredible. And that includes the $35 for the personal prize as well. I think with the charity money, it's about $471. But that is by far the biggest prize pool in any Pokemon Duel competition, which is pretty cool. And thanks to all the co-supporters who have helped to fund that as well. So yeah, really, really awesome. So yeah, now I wanted to talk about the charity spotlight that I was saying that we were going to do this week. This week I have chosen to highlight Chimney Farm International, which was selected by DM Flute, and it's a really awesome organisation that help find abandoned dogs' homes. It is a UK organisation that basically work with shelters from over in Athens and Portugal to help them to basically to help these shelters to provide better living conditions for these dogs. There are like over 120 dogs in one of these shelters and only one worker, so obviously it's very overstretched, and that's why organisations like Chimney Farm Rescue have partnered up with them to help to improve the lives of these dogs and to help find them homes permanently as well. Yeah, really, really awesome organisation, and there's just so much need for it as well, obviously, with so many abandoned dogs, unfortunately. So there's a couple of ways you can help. You can make a financial contribution to help them to get more food and better shelters for these animals, or you can also adopt one of these dogs as well. So here's some beautiful photos of some of the dogs that you can adopt, and a bit of a like how you can do it. So yeah, well, really awesome charity, Marco. Really awesome, and Marco has actually adopted one of these dogs himself, which is really cool. So this is actually Marco's dog, Arya. It was a former hunting dog that was mistreated, and it got the name Arya because it's just like Arya on Game of Thrones. It keeps getting beat up, but it comes back stronger. So nice work, Marco. Arya is beautiful, and yeah, nice, really good to see you giving her a home. So awesome. Everyone, if you can have a look at the website, if you're in a position to contribute financially, do so. If you want to get a dog, that's a really good place to get one. So yeah, do that. Cool. So now we're going to look at the matches from this past week. And as I was saying before, we have recorded all these on video as well. So I will go through how to get to that in a minute, but here's the results basically. This is team 1. If they're in green, it means that this player beat this player. If it's in red, it means that that player lost to that player. So going through a couple of featured matches that I wanted to, I really wanted to focus on getting a match of the second round. And I reckon Rex versus Keldeo would be my pick for the match of the second round. It was by far the longest match. I think the replay lasts 15 minutes if you want to watch the replay. Epic, has pretty much everything in it. Rex has actually recorded that with some really cool background music, so you can watch it on his YouTube channel. I'm going to include the link so you can do that. There was one other match that I wanted to do, and I wanted to feature on here because it was just really interesting. Unusual decks, really fun type of match, and I'm actually going to show it to you now. So we're going to have a look at it. It's X Ninja versus X Music. So goes for 7 minutes. So if you want to skip ahead to 7 minutes further in the video, we'll be discussing the next week's matches there. But if you want to watch this, and I going to suggest that it is a really interesting one. You got some unusual figures in here. We've got, Kyurem, which you don't see a lot with the Reshiram and Zekrom partnership. But anyway, let's get into it. So we've got X Music running a couple of Alterias, Koko, and then Zekrom, Reshiram, and Kyurem. So, and on X Ninja we have a Shiinotic and Shaman Sky combination, which is always quite interesting. Obviously going for those curses, which with a double Altaria might not work out that great, but okay, so just lining up the field at the moment, getting all the figures out there. Zoro covers the goal. And then we got Shiinotic out, so getting Altaria on the goal to spin, gets the white, so there's the curse. Pretty sure we're going to see a lot of cursing in this match. Okay, so now we have the Feeny double chancing on the other Altaria. And Perish Song. So now let's see the Zekrom, Altaria, and the Feeny all get cursed as well. So there's now 4 cursed figures on the board. So decides to get the Black Kyurem out and get rid of the cursed figure. Ninja scoops up Feeny, brings that back, gets rid of the curse. Feeny's coming back out. And have Black Kyurem charging forward, swaps in for, Zoro does land gold. I swear Zoro lands gold like 90% of the time somehow. Okay, so Feeny double chances and goes back to take on Black Kyurem. And gets the Pony Wish. So that is big, because now that is a double knockout for that. That's X Music is now down to 4 figures. One of them is cursed. So obviously bringing out the Altaria, wants to get that knockout so that he can bring back his cursed figures. Goes up against the Aggron and hits Final Song. I love Final Song. I hate it when I'm playing it because I always forget how many turns it is, but it really does make the duel a lot more interesting. Alright, the Shiinotic is scooped up, brought back so it doesn't get knocked out, and it can also make Zekrom spin, but it doesn't get the curse. So Koko moves up to put pressure on the goal, but Ninja does have a goal block. You see the goal block, and then taking the entry point with Koko. So Zoro comes up, Black Kyurem looking threatening, coming forward. Keeps coming forward. Blastoise to back it up. Defensively. Okay, so both entries are now covered. And here we go. Well, Zoro doesn't land the cross counter, but still enough to take him out by 1 point. Lucky. Alright, so now we get Zoro coming forward. And I'm not sure what that move was about. I guess to give the possibility of an elimination, but yeah, it was. Yeah, I'm not sure on that. And here we go. Now we get the Mega Blastoise coming out. Is Mega Blastoise going to come and wreck things? And here we go. And it lands the miss. That sucks. So Mega Blastoise gets knocked out straight away, and we get Black Kyurem coming up to pressure goal. But we then get Aggron getting max revived. Altaria comes up, and here we go. Zoro is going for it. And we get the... Yeah, he doesn't get it, no. So Zoro gets knocked out. Alteria's moving forward, looking to cover up those entry points again. Or not. Okay. So Altaria attacks Aggron, obviously it's forced to, doesn't get the knockout. Instead, gets itself knocked out and burns Aggron. And now here we go, unleashing the Mega Aggron Beast, coming forward, taking on Black Kyurem. And Kyurem will, Aggron will get the protect. So Black Kyurem gets a fly, heads on over to the other side of Shiinotic. And, I mean, it's a hard ass to get that knockout there. But it's going to give it a go. Gets fly. And now here we go. Mega Aggron ready to unleash. And of course, the whites are turned to misses. An easy elimination there. And now Music is in trouble. Goes with the overdrive, but I don't think it's going to make much difference. Covers the goal. Mega Aggron attacks and gets the knockout. So now with that, there's really not much left that Music can do except for hope for a really lucky spin with Altaria, and doesn't get it. Aggron takes the goal. Ninja wins the match. And yeah, that was that. I really love it when you see just some unusual figures that you don't often see. Final songs, yeah, basically just a lot of unique combinations. I love Black Kyurem. I love that someone's using it. I've tried to use it and it just never worked for me. So maybe with the buffs, maybe it is a bit more usable. It didn't work out then, but yeah. Post your thoughts, what you think of that match, and if you thought there were any other matches that should be featured as well. Sign is going to be doing some analysis on some of the matches as well, so once I do have that, I will post the links so that you can watch those as well. But yeah, now that we've finished with that one, let's have a look at the week as a whole. So I want to look more at the team results. We'll start with Division 1. As all the matches in Division 1 have been completed. So in first place we have Team 3 as well as Team 5. They are the only undefeated teams in the competition, in Division 1 so far, so well done to both of you. In third place we have my team, Team 2, which unfortunately took a 1-2 loss this week. In fourth place we have 3 teams on equal fourths, Team 8, Team 6 and Team 1, and then we have in 7th place Team 7, and 8th place we have Team 4. So all of those points are listed here. The win-loss record there as well. We have in Division 2 as well, quite interesting, we have one team that's completely undefeated. They still haven't played their last match of the first round, but Team 15 absolutely dominating the competition, 5-0 up, haven't lost a match. Still have one to play, but they're in first place. We then have Team 9, who have played all their matches and only lost one match. They are in second, and those are the only 2 undefeated teams in the competition, Division 2 so far. In third place, we have a tie, I think, yes. So third place, we have Team 10 and Team 12. And then we go down to 5th place here, which is Team 11. And Team 16 and Team 14 in 6th, with Team 13 in 8th place. So well done to all the teams that had a win this week. Good luck with your next rounds. As you can see here, this is who you'll be playing, so have a look at that. But I now want to look at the individual matchups for the next week as well. So I know you guys have been waiting for it, and a few of you have been sending me many messages. Hurry the hell up, Roll. So here it is. Week 3. So, sorry. Week 3. Okay, so with week 3, we have Team 1 taking on Team 2, Team 3 versus Team 4, Team 5 versus 8, 6 versus 7, 9 versus 10, 11 versus 12, 13 versus 16, 14 versus 15, and I've had all the captains provide me their team lineup, so here are all the matchups. We have 24 matches once again this week, and just to cover a couple of the highlighted matches, these are the two to keep an eye out on. The two highest rated matches for this week is Ulysses versus Rye and Destiny versus Kalal. So let's keep an eye out on those. We've got some other really interesting matches through here as well. We've got undefeated teams taking on teams in the bottom rankings. Can anyone cause an upset? Let's find out. Good luck with all your matches this week. I hope it goes really well. Please remember to send your dual IDs to me so that I can upload them to the match drive. You do get a ticket into the raffle if you do. If you were the loser of the match and the winner doesn't give me the dual ID, and you do, then you will get the ticket instead. So even if you lose, try to get the dual ID, because you never know, you might get yourself an extra lucky chance that might end you up with an extra $55 for your charity. Have fun, everyone. If you've got any questions, let me know. There's ask the other organisers as well, ask your captains. We're all here to help. Let's have fun, keep it nice and friendly, and we'll check in with you soon. Thanks, everyone.